So today is my birthday. I'm 52, or what Mike in my guide called turning one, which was when all the energies in this cycle are felt, according to the Mayans as well. But I'm going to talk about a subject that most people never do, and that's about the incubus and succubus. Now, the first time I was visited was by the succubus, which is the female that normally approaches the male energy. But I was very young. I was perhaps 8. So it always appears to youngsters as a same-sex dream. You have your dream, it harvests your sexual energy, and then off it goes. Well, I had a great many of these dreams over the years. In fact, I got more action in the dream realm than I ever did in real life. The birds are tweeting, it's nice. And wild garlic could be back. So I became aware of it, of the incubus and succubus. Years ago I'd heard of them, but I never attributed it to that because I had a long time astral fling with an old flame, and whenever we'd meet in the astral world, and then we'd end up meeting up again in the real world. So I've always known there was something to it, but this one time I was in the astral, walking along the side of the river, and this huge king cobra headed shape jumped out from behind a hedge and hissed at me. I turned round and hightailed it out of there. As I turned round, I saw the man who I've always had a fling with in the astral, and I thought, oh. And then one thing led to another, the energy was harvested. And then I thought to myself, in reality, waking reality, that what if he wasn't there, the cobra man, to scare me, but to scare Simon away? Oh, I probably shouldn't have mentioned his name, but hey-ho. Squirrels everywhere, very active. So I went back, and he was there, and we sat and we chatted about music. We walked by the river, talked about films that he liked. His favourite one was Mad Max. Mine was Monsters Inc. at the time. Just lots of different things. And he told me that he was rich. So I'm assuming that's his name, because I'm a bit of a dirty hippie. I'm not bothered about money. So he was a Cancerian, 5'9", spiritual person, which I suppose if they're in their astral as an adult, they would be. Oh, and he was just about 40. So I guess now he'd be like, 55, 56 maybe. Don't know about that age. And when I got back to my body after not having sex in the astral, the first thing I saw was through my first eye, my primary eye, was this huge dog beast, scary dog beast thing with interlocking very sharp teeth. Obviously that made me go "Ah!" as I woke up, but that's the thing that feeds on you. It ended up starving off me. Never had any more astral raunchiness. Even though in a dream Keanu Reeves did pick me up on a moped or motorbike, and we went to Long Eaton and had fish and chips. But that didn't even end up there. I told him no, I weren't interested. And like Keanu Reeves, who the hell turns down Keanu Reeves? But I just didn't want to be fed on. There's nothing worse than being fed on, especially if you don't know you're being fed on. And this is one of my favourite trees. Call it Bert. His name's Bert. It's a magnificent oak. It's got a girth of 9.5 metres. Almost. Right, okay. So yeah. There's things out there feeding off our energy when we're asleep in the astral. There's a lot more out there. This is going to be my first video, and I'm going to do others. Okay.